we're trading my Apex PA accounts. These are Tradeify accounts. I have 5 of them, as you can see. Using the SPY Money trade copier. So right now we're waiting on the razor. It's these color bars. The razor tells you when to get in, as far as green for long, red for short. We also have the power indicator. That's the background. The power indicator, when it turns green, then it's good for a long. So we're going to go ahead and do a buy market there, and we're going to take this up to there. We're just doing one contract. This is our levels that we're looking for. When it turns green on the background for the power, we can add one more, and we can bring our stop right up to here. We're looking for $200 a day. Once we hit $200 per account, then we are done for the day. If I get more, great, but $200 is what I'm looking for. So the trading should be this easy, and with the Ninja Suite it actually is. We have everything color coded to make it easier for you to understand. If you have a green to green, you go long, and we trade to our levels. Once we get above the 200, I'll put my stop in, and then we will accept that. Hopefully it'll go up. There it is. So we got our stop in up there now. We're going to go ahead and let it keep on going. These are PA accounts. So we secured over $400 with their stop in place. If it keeps on going, then we will take more profit today. 5 accounts, so that's $1,600 on $400. We'll go ahead and put our stop there to secure that. If it goes to pull back down, we want to take that profit. So $454, call it $450 for number's sake. So there's 918 and then $22.50 or so. So a little over $2,200, and we're done. One trade, that's all we need. And that's how we do it at SPY Money. It's pretty easy to do. It's just a matter of these colors that you go to. These are SPY Money bars. SPY Money bars is proprietary to SPY Money. It's ones that I developed, made, and they show chop a little bit, and I'll show you a little bit about that. But we have the power indicator for the background, and that's a very good entry tool. I personally like to use that as a, I guess how you would say it is to make sure that you're going in the right direction with the razor. So when this turned red, our trend is going up. So I would not take these shorts because we have a trend of making higher highs. So these higher highs, when it broke right here and we had the 180, this was a good sign for me, this little pullback and then take off. This is a good sign for me to go ahead and go long right here. So you have the green razor, you have the green power, and you have the 180. You have three in confluence with each other, so you take the trade. And as far as that goes, you could stay in this trade until you get to there. So if you did, now I wasn't trading during this time, but let's just say that you took the trade right there, because that's the bar that I would enter off of the 180. And if you took this all the way up to when it had a red bar, it's 730. If you did the same thing here, we entered right there. And if you just took it out right there, it's 210. Right here is another one, and it's still showing that you'd be in it, so there's 285. There's three trades that you could have entered and done very well. This will more than likely push right up here to the SPY money levels. These magenta levels are my personal levels, and I share those with the Ninja Suite. Only thing you have to do is just put the indicator on your chart, and it will search my server. It finds the levels. As I change these levels, it will change on your chart every 60 seconds. For the most part, my levels stay the same. They're good levels, and price really likes these levels. You can see here, we come down, you had a little bit of pullback right there. We come right back into it here, right there, right here. We almost hit it there, and then finally it went on through, and it's going to this level here. Now, will it go on this little pump right here? We don't know, but it will go there, just like this level. You know, we pushed through barely right there. We pulled back into it, and then it took off. So when you know how to use these levels, you know how to use the SPY money bars. And in the London session, I like a 15 SPY money bar. It seems to work out really well. When you go into the US market, we go to the a 20 or 30 SPY money bar to get a little bit more less chop on the bar. But when you look at this, you can see it's not like a Renko bar. A Renko bar doesn't show you chop. A Renko bar is either a down or an up. But see how the SPY money bars just go sideways here? We call this stacking. When you have stacking, we don't trade. We just get out of the trade and we wait. So on this one, when it went up and it turned green here and come back down, this would be the bar that you would get. Actually, this right here would be the bar you'd get in. But with it just going stacking here, we would get out for a break even, small loss, or small profit. That's how we would trade it. And not every 180 indicator is going to work perfect. But for the most part, the 180 is something that you can count on, that you can make money. When you broke through here, there's two trades on a 180. Your first entry is here, and then when it pulls back to the line, there's your second entry. So when we enter, I usually enter here. I'll have my stop right up in here. And when it pulls back, I will add more contracts to it. And with having the red background with the power, and then also having confluence with the razor indicator, this was a good opportunity to take that short. And then when it come up through here, come back up, you can see we have our green 180. That is our sign to go long. So I'm using three indicators. Well, there's more because of the levels. But as for entry, I'm using three indicators. I'm using the 180, which is this green line. And I'm using the razor, which changes the colors of these bars. As long as they're green, I'm willing to stay in. The other one is the power background. So if we have green 180, green razor, and green power, we stay long. There's no way I'd take a short in here anywhere, even right here. I would not take this short because power is showing the short, but everything else is showing long. So that's how we trade. So these are PAYOUT accounts, and they work pretty good. I like them, and it's just a matter of using them best you can. I use a lot of the Apex accounts to trade, just like testing things. And so I'll go through them, and especially with the 90% off, I will go ahead and just buy like low dollar ones, $15 ones or so, and just let it run to test things to see how it works with Apex. And I'll do it with other companies as well. Apex is probably one of the cheapest that you can do, so you can go ahead and go through those accounts and not have to worry about them. These are PA accounts, and I'm going to go ahead and keep these PA accounts, and the only thing I'm looking to do is just do 1 or 2 trades. Today I did 1 trade right here, and I'm done. So you've got roughly $2,200–2,300 right here, and that's all you need. You get that. That is a very good day. And so I will disconnect this and not trade them anymore. These are done for the day. The main thing that people do that really hurt them is they say, well, I just made $450. I'm going to take another one and make $1,000. Well, $200 per account is my goal. And I'll let it keep on running because there's no sense giving up money. But as you saw, whenever it started going up, I put my stop in at $200 and then it kept on going. But if it never, I would have taken $200 and stopped. So that's all you need. You don't have to go for $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $10,000, whatever. Look at how much money you make with your day-to-day job. Most people make, a couple $100s a day working their job. Some people make a lot more, some people make less, but on average about $200 a day is what people make. That's about $40,000 a year. That's kind of like a national average, I guess, around $40,000. So, if you make $80,000, you make $400 a day. Well, if you've got multiple accounts, you can trade multiple accounts and, do 200 each or 300 each. Look at the trading as supplementing your day-to-day job. That's what most full-time traders or part-time traders are looking to become full-time traders, is to do that. And a good way to start doing that is to join the Ninja Suite. And a lot of people ask, well, how do I get started, and how do I, how long will it take to do this? So here's how you get started. You go to spymoneyllc.com and you go up here to the Ninja Suite. When you click on this, this will open up and show you several videos that you can look at. And I trade different than some of these videos. I need to update some of these to show you some of the new products that we're doing. And you come down here and there's a list of the bots that we use, list of the indicators that we use, and not all of them are on here. We change these periodically. I never remove an indicator, but some of the bots get to where people don't use them, so I take them out. And but what I do is teach you how to use the strategy. Bots are great, and bots will get you in the trade and so forth, but you can't turn a bot on and just let it run. If you do, you're going to lose money by the end of the day. It's not going to make you money every day. Bots are not magic. We use bots to enter a trade. And once you enter the trade, then you can go ahead and manage that according to the way you just saw me manage the entry. Me personally, I usually manually trade because I know the signals, and I'm willing to sit there and watch and wait for that signal, and when it does, then I'll go ahead and manage it. Here's a list of questions that a lot of people ask me. Go through that before you send me questions, and it'll help you. Once you do that, click on leasing the bots and indicators. There's only 1 lease now. There's no longer 2. I found that most people were leasing the bots only. We only had like 2 people that were leasing the indicators only. And it caused a lot of issues as far as machine IDs and so forth. So I just went to 1 lease. That's easier. The funded accounts, we recommend 4 different ones. They're all really good. They all have their cliches about them that don't work for you, but you can read through here and it will go over a lot of things. I need to update this information because the funded accounts keep on changing things, so it's hard to keep up with. I may just take this out completely because all 4 of these are actually good. I guess probably the biggest thing with Apex that I don't like is it takes forever to get all of your money, but they do pay you twice a month. So if you've got a 50,000 account, they'll pay you $2,000 per account. If you've got 5, that's going to be $10,000 every time. So you can make $20,000 a month on 5 accounts. So, it's actually pretty good. BluSky, they pay, I think it's daily, if I'm not mistaken. You actually get a real live trading account where with Apex, you stay in the SIM account until you prove that you're doing really well, and then they'll put you over into a live trading account. So Daryl does a good job over there. Josh and Mike do a great job with BluSky. I've talked to both of them. Good people. I like both of them. I don't really know the take profit people, and it seems like they've got a really good program going. You can do 3 accounts with them, where Apex you can do up to 20. BluSky you can do up to $100,000 worth. UProfit is they have some new rules that I don't really care for. I leave them up here because there's a lot of people that use them and like them. It's really just a matter of what you personally like. I like the Apex because of the multiple accounts. I can, if I have 20 accounts and I've got 15 more that are ready to pass, I just have to push it over. I don't want to pass them yet. So there's 15 more that are just a few $100s from passing, and then once I go ahead and do that, I'll have 20 PA accounts with them. But again, right now, I just want to keep my 5. So you can control that based on how much money you make. The worst case scenario is you have to pay another month fee, which is no big deal. And so between these 4, I think that these 3 right here are my favorites. And again, you saw me, I'm trading Apex PA accounts, and mainly because you have a lot of accounts that you can do. So you don't have to make as much money to make a big impact for the day, and that's really what I'm up for. We also have a VPS. So if your computer's not really up to par, and maybe you have a Mac. If you have a Mac, you can't use the NinjaTrader. So we offer a VPS that's located in Chicago. Makes your connections a little bit better. I'm on my VPS right now as far as this trading over here, that is on my VPS. But if you like it, if you need some help with your computer or so forth, or if you say you go to work and you can't take your computer with you and such, so instead of having NinjaTrader on your work computer and one at home and trying to keep everything updated, just do a VPS and you can access your VPS from your phone. So if you're in a trade and you want to monitor it going, if you've got to leave the house, you can just monitor it from your phone. You can even trade from your phone. I don't, but you can trade from your phone. You can also trade from your tablet, so it helps you out. But if you have any questions, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. The way you do it is you go to contact us. When you go here, you go ahead and fill this out. I'm the one that gets the emails. I'm the one that answers them. If you need to communicate with me by the phone, if you have some questions that just aren't there and you want to talk to someone, put your phone number in. Best time to call you Eastern Standard Time. That's what I'm on. So let me know that. If you're overseas, put your Skype number in there and I can Skype you, and that'll help out. But if you have any questions or anything, let me know. It's real easy to get started. And again, you come back over to here. This is live trading. You saw the whole trade. And I'm done. I usually trade somewhere between 6 and 9 in the morning, somewhere through there. Depends on when I get up and get started. Right now, I've got a house in Ohio, but I'm going to go ahead and move to Kentucky. So I have a house in South Carolina, which is my home, and then I have one in Kentucky, which we use when we come in town to visit family and so forth. So right now I'm doing a major remodel, all new baths, kitchens, flooring, everything. It's just a complete remodel of the house. So I'll have that done here in about a week. So I'll be able to spend more time making these videos, helping with YouTube and such. But again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help you. You guys have a great day and a great weekend, and I'm going to celebrate my $2,200 this weekend and be happy. When you get to where you're green, you just stop. See right here how this went? It got real close to it and didn't go. So that's why we use our stops and just be happy with the profit that we're getting and so forth, and be happy. Once you get close to these levels, it makes it a little bit harder. You guys have a great day. I appreciate you. Great weekend. Be blessed. Spend time with your family and have a great weekend.